Hi guys, hi angels, hi my lovelies. It's Dorla LV Lux Girl here on YouTube and on Instagram. I'm back again with another video. Before we get started on this video, let me remind you to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the like button as well as the notification button so you can get notifications whenever I upload another video. So today I figured let me just jump right in and get started. I'm doing a video on Rebecca Minkoff bags, particularly Rebecca Minkoff Jumbo Love bags. So apparently some bags have been around for a long time, and you know how sometimes you don't know about the bags, and when you learn about them, it seems like everybody and their mama knew about the bag except for you, and then all of a sudden, ding, a light bulb goes off and you learn about the bag. And I go super crazy when that happens. So at any rate, I learned about these Rebecca Minkoff bags and I fell in love with them. So in love that I have 3 right now, and they're the jumbo size. So I like larger bags. My fave bag right now, of course, and for a while has been my Speedy 35. So I'm a 35 girl. So when I go to a bag that's more purse-like as opposed to like a satchel or a doctor's bag like the Speedy, when I switch over to a purse bag, I need a larger bag to be able to hold all my things. So this is the jumbo size, and I think I'm not sure, don't quote me on it, but I think Rebecca Minkoff makes these bags in maybe a mini, a medium, and who knows, maybe even a large, but then the jumbo size. So I went with the jumbo size, and I don't know how big it's showing up on camera, but it's 12 inches across, 8 inches tall, and 3 inches wide. So let me say this is the Chevron Pattern, which means it's a triangular leather pattern. And guys, the leather is so supple on these bags, and the smell of leather is just with you with the bag. But this is the Chevron Pattern. Then there is a Geo Chevron Pattern, which I have in the red, and I'll explain that in a minute. But this is the Geo Chevron Pattern, and then there's the quilted pattern. This is the quilted pattern. Okay, so when I first started my journey, I'm gonna call it a journey, with these Rebecca Minkoff Jumbo Love. I love the fact that the name of them is Jumbo Love, because I've just fallen in love literally with these bags because of the leather on them. So I first started on my journey to get this one, the quilted one. And when I went to order it, it was my fault. I ordered the wrong size. I think I ordered the medium, a smaller size, and before it shipped, luckily I was able to catch my mistake, and I realized that I had ordered the smaller size and that I really wanted the jumbo. So I canceled that order and was able to reorder the jumbo in the quilted. By that time, I had already seen this one. Move this over. I had already seen the Chevron pattern, and I fell in love with the Chevron pattern. Now, these bags are very similar. They're very Chanel-esque. They're very similar. Similar? Is that a word? I said similar. They're very similar to the Chanel bag, Chanel jumbo bags. I do one day plan to hopefully own a Chanel jumbo. I'm gonna work towards that. There's a couple of bags on my wish list or on my bucket list that I like to have in my collection before it's all over in this lifetime. One of them was my Louis Vuitton multicolor bag, and I recently attained that. So I felt like that was off my checklist, off my bucket list, one bag that I wanted. That's great. I know some people don't want a Birkin. Me, personally, I've always loved the Birkin, a Hermes Birkin. One day I want to own an Hermes Birkin, and it might not be new from the store. I'll probably go the pre-loved route. I'll probably get it off Fashion File, but it'll make me happy. So that's another bag that I'd like to obtain one day. Now, I wanted a Chanel one day, but the Chanel that I was thinking of getting it's one of the new model with the new chain, and I'm a lover of the new, I think it's called, it begins with an rhodonite or something like that, new chain model, and it's like a, not a hobo, but more like a toad or something, or like a hobo that you put on your arm. But it basically has like a chain like this on it as well. I love these type of chains. I know some people don't like a bag with a chain. My sister's told me before she don't like bags that have chains on them. I love a bag with a chain. And particularly, sometimes you'll get a silver chain, your silver hardware, your gold hardware. Sometimes you will get gunmetal hardware, which is like a smoky gray color hardware. And sometimes you'll get black hardware. Now this black on this bag, I don't know if it's coming up on camera. I always say that, but just in person, the black on black is just so freaking hot. It's so freaking, I don't know how else to say it, sexy. And I'm not looking for a sexy bag, but it's a hot bag. It's just something about it that's just so, like I said, beautiful and classy and sexy all at the same time. The black on black, that's my opinion of it. That's the way I can describe it. I don't know how else to describe it. Maybe I'm giving a poor definition of it, but condition, beauty, just like the saying, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Okay, it's pretty much the same thing with bags. You know, some people, that's not, like I said before, their cup of tea, or it's not a bag that they like, and sometimes you like it. This just does it for me. When I got the first one, and like I said, I ordered it. The quilted was the one that I wanted to get at first, and then I ended up going with the Chevron. And this is my bag that I wore today. I have all my things in it. I'm not gonna do a what's in my bag, but I have my stuff in here from today at work. I don't want to bend the flat back, but you can see I have my stuff in there. And I ended up, I don't have anything in this one. You see, it still has the tags on it. I haven't used it yet. I was debating once I got them, now that I have both of them, and they're both black on black hardware. The only difference is one is the Chevron and one is the quilted. I was debating on, should I return this one? Because do you really need two of them? But I know me, and I know that's gonna mess with my head. I'm gonna be thinking, why did I return this one? Did I return the wrong one? Maybe I should have kept this one and returned this one. So now that I've already started using this one, I think I'm gonna go ahead and keep this one too, because there may be a day when I just wanna go quilted rather than Chevron. Also, the wear and tear on the bag. Now I've heard that some people are saying, of course it's not a Chanel. It's not gonna wear like a Chanel. You know, it's not a cheap bag by any means either, guys. I think it's $355 on the Rebecca Minkoff website, or $355 from Nordstrom. Or you could try to get it, from a pre-loved website. But it's not a Chanel. So the wear on it, I've heard that after a while, you may see a little chipping on the hardware, which I don't think the chipping will be in the middle part of the hardware. It probably will be where the metals meet, right here. You'll probably see some wear at some point on the bags right here. So let's say I really rock the mess out of this one and there's a lot of wear and tear on the Chevron bag. Then I got my handy backup right here. I'm gonna have it for years. That's the good thing about buying quality leather bags. They will last you for years, or until you're ready to sell them or get rid of them. So these are bags that I plan on having for years, and I'm not trying to necessarily, but that's part of the bag addiction when you go ahead and get other bags. So I was telling you guys about the patterns. Let's talk about the patterns real quick. Like I said, this pattern is called Chevron, and this is the Geo Chevron, which stands for geometric chevron. Now here we go with this bag. I was not planning on getting 3 of them. However, like I said, it played on my mind with the Chevron and with the quilted. And then this one, you guys, the color, the color got me, okay? I'm a red girl. I love red. Red is basically, I want to say, my favorite color. Every girl likes pink. I do like pink too, but a hot red, you guys. I've had a red Camaro before. My first bag ever when I was 18 years old, my sister bought it from me from Coach, and it was a Coach Dinky bag, and it was red. She asked me what color did I want. She chose black, and I chose that hot red. I'll never forget it. And it ran, the leather ran against like my white pants. And it would run for a while until, you know, the leather got worn in. But it was worth every second of every penny of every piece of clothing or garment or jeans that it messed up, because it was a hot red and it was so pretty. Anyway, back to what we're talking about. To make a long story short, I love red, and I fell in love with this red. I had posted a picture on Instagram the other day, and I think some people thought it was burgundy. I could see how you could think it's burgundy. You know, it's a deep red, but it's red. So the Geo pattern, unlike the Chevron is just a straight V, like a triangle. And the Geo, as you can see, I'm sorry about all these chains making all these noises, but the Geo, as you can see, it's a geometric pattern. It's beautiful. Chevron leather once again, but in the Geo pattern. And then the quilted pattern of it. So yeah, like I said, because I love these so much, it's making me think that even though I wasn't intending on thinking about getting a Chanel jumbo or Chanel boy at any point, I was more so focused on my long-term goal of one day getting a Hermes as far as big time bags. But it is making me think that if I love these with the black on black, I'll probably love a Chanel jumbo black on black, right? So that's making me think maybe I need to put that on my wish list. One thing I will say is that at first I was a little bit like, man, why didn't they make the interior suede or leather? And because it's just got like a pattern, a geometric pattern in here. Actually, the pattern that's on the geometric Chevron is actually the geometric pattern, but it's like a cloth or vinyl that's on the inside of the bag, or canvas or whatever material this is. At first I was like, why didn't they make this suede or leather? But actually, because it's a flat bag, there's been a couple of times when I had a ring on and I went under and the flap landed down on me, and I was just like, as I pulled my hand out, I could feel my ring scrape against the top of the bag, which is like murder, which is like, you know, cringe. But fortunately, it didn't scrape or damage anything, because it's not, if this was leather, it would have just been the underside of the bag nonetheless, but it still would have had a mark or a scratch, because my ring would have scratched it, but it didn't. So that's a good thing. So when I'm wearing it, I'm just super careful. Like, I don't want to make any scratches on this beautiful, beautiful leather. And another thing that I did notice is, you know how before you get a bag, or when you get a bag, at least I know I do, I max out on videos on that type of bag. Like, I'll just binge watch Rebecca Minkoff Jumbo Love videos. And one person said that one of the downsides to the bag that she found was, I better do it this way because I'm right-handed, not left-handed, and look crazy. I'll be fumbling with it. So she stated that when she went to close the bag, you see how there's 3 little squares here? Of course, when you do put the turn lock in there, that kiss lock, you're going to put it in the middle area, in the middle square. That's how you're going to lock it, with the kiss lock. Well, when you're not paying attention and the bag is on your shoulder and it's hanging down low, she was saying that there's been a couple of times when she accidentally put it in the wrong one, which will send the bag off center, if you notice. And that's like a big no-no, you don't want that. You don't want your bag to be, thrown off center like that, and then it'll start catching that shape. You want it to hold up the correct shape. So, you have to look down or look at it when you're closing it. Now, when I saw her video, I was like, come on now. How are you not paying attention? We're all grown women. How do we not know how to close our bag? But girl, honey, let me tell you, it only had to happen to me one time, and I was feeling all types of sorry for, thinking that other YouTuber didn't know what she was talking about. She was right on the money. She was right on the money, and I give her props because it's true. I realize I have to look at this bag when I'm closing it because it happened to me one time. So that's just one thing, about it that you want to pay attention when you're closing it. Let me just let you take, that's the front part of it. And then this is what the back looks like. It's all leather. says Rebecca Minkoff down here. I'm in my dining room and I'm losing light because it's in the evening after work. So that's the Jumbo Chevron, and it's called Rebecca Minkoff Jumbo Love. And like I said, I've fallen in love with these. This is the beautiful red one in the geometric pattern. Now, the red one has the silver hardware that I have. This is what it looks like. That's 12 inches long, 8 inches in height, and I believe 3 inches wide. She's so pretty. That's the back of her. She says Rebecca Minkoff. You can notice where she says Rebecca Minkoff on the tag a little bit easier on this one because she's red. Well, let me show you the inside of this one. And also when I go to open it, you know, I open the flap just kind of like up to the top. I try not to bend it backwards. You don't want to do that. And I have her stuffed with some hair paper. Her beautiful chain is in here. So don't mind me, you guys, because I just wanted you to see how the bag looks on me, though. If I could, I don't know if you could see that. I'm just having some pants. But and the straps, you can. This is crossbody. This is the extra long way. I don't know if you might not want to wear it this long way. So this one here is, excuse me for my reach. This one here, the way it was mailed to me, see, I didn't take the strap off yet. I didn't unattach it, so it's been shortened. So I figured I'd try this one on so you can see how it looks. I swear the camera really does add 10 pounds. It makes you feel super huge. So yeah, guys, thank you for joining me. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can be aware anytime I upload new videos. I'll be back again with another video. I said I was going to do weekly videos. That didn't really work out. It looks like I'm doing better at bi-weekly videos. So go ahead and please remember to like, put a comment down in the comment section, and hit that notification bell so you know when I upload another video, and I'll have another video for you shortly. Bye. Have a good weekend, Memorial Day weekend.